Call the Honourable Minister for Education.
Well, I thank the Leader of the Opposition for his question, Madam Speaker, and to answer his final question first, of course, students who go to university in Australia can borrow every single dollar from the Australian taxpayer. So no university course is out of reach to any Australian, young or mature-age student who wants to go to university, because every single dollar of the fees that they may be charged, or that they're being charged now for that matter, can be borrowed through the most generous higher education loan program in the world, one that is the envy of the entire world. And let me explain one thing to the opposition that they don't understand. In Great Britain, where there are fees in England and there is a so-called free education paid for by the taxpayer in Scotland, the rate of low socioeconomic status students going to university has increased in England and has dropped in Scotland. So the supposed evidence from the opposition
particularly from the member for Kingston Smith and
people from low SES backgrounds not going to university has been utterly exploded by the evidence that has occurred in Great Britain. So that's the answer to his to the final question in his question to me. The fact is, no university degree will be out of reach to anyone because they'll be able to borrow money from the Australian taxpayer. His first question was to quote from one academic. Now, I welcome that question because I would like to quote from a few people as well. The Labor Party, desperate, clinging to one academic's comment about our higher education reform, some small sapling floating past like a drowning sailor they've reached out to grasp. But it gives me the opportunity to tell the opposition, ask the Group of 8, ask the Australian Technology Network of Universities, ask the Regional Universities Network Group, ask the Innovative Research Universities Group, ask ACI, ask Universities Australia, representing 39 universities, ask business leaders like David Gonski, I've gone quiet again, Madam Speaker, like David Gonski, like Michael Cheney, individual vice-chancellors from across Australia, like John Dewar from La Trobe, Annabel Duncan from the University of New England, Warren Bevington from the University of Adelaide. All of these organisations are saying that there must be reform to universities in Australia. Otherwise we'll fall behind our Asian competitors and decline into mediocrity. This side of the House is prepared to make the real microeconomic reform that Labor squibbed for 6 years in government. And this reform will transform our universities and provide more opportunities for students.